Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play SimCity! Let's see if we can finish this donut in Chicago. And also some other C-tops that I've got going at the moment as well. Let's see, yeah, we just got started on that other one over there, but we'll keep an eye on whatever's going on over here for now. Hopefully, well, what I want to do is get these two in the middle to merge together so the other two R-tops will have no choice but to merge properly. And once I'm done with this C-top, then I can get started on the the last one over here. Or at least the last one I don't have a gift to develop it. And I'll use the same strategy that I did before. Build the lower one first, max it out, then build the upper one. Uh-oh. We might get a improper vertical R-top over there. I could try to preemptively destroy some of the rails there. But I think I'll leave it for now because I don't have another pair. Like the two in the middle column there are not ready to merge anyway. So it wouldn't really help that much. Oh well. Well, at least all my zone demand is balanced. Hey, alright! Oh wow, this one's developing really fast. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna wait until next year before building the next C-top. Hey, alright, there we go. We can get the other two over there. Yes, very nice. And we got this one to go. Alright, wow, lots of tops forming today. And I'm going to be building a lot of zones in addition to the commercial ones that I'm going to develop in a bit here. But yeah, we might as well wait until the end before building some more stuff. I do need to build another power plant in the very near future, but yeah, I'm not going to have the money to do everything that I'd like, so I'll just see what I can do with what I got. Okay, so for this one, I want to go right here. And let's put this rail there to deal with that. And let's see, with this one, let's put one up top there so I can get rid of this one. Because this is the 4x4 region for that commercial zone. Let's also get some power going on here. I think that's about the easiest way to deal with it. I want to get rid of these because they're in the way of getting this one developed, and there's the neighboring 4x4 region, so get all of that stuff out of the way, and then we'll be good. Okay, so get that, then let's get at least two more industrial zones. Let's start down here, now that we've gotten all of these C-tops developed. Let's see, for residential zones, I want to start building more in the center of the city. This is actually where the center is probably going to be. But I want to build more residential zones here because I don't really need the center of the city moving much anymore. And also, with higher land value, you get better tax revenue out of whatever zones you put there. But otherwise, I think we're good to go. Let's keep an eye on these ones first, though. And if some of these become hospitals and schools, I would like to try and replace them, but I'm only going to do, like, maybe 2 or 3 if it happens. I need to save the rest of my money to build a power plant next year. We're almost out. Oh, okay, or we could get them all to develop there. Hooray! Let's see, I would like to build a fire department right here in order to protect these C-tops. But, like I said, I want to save my money for now and go from there. Unfortunately, this is pretty much the best way to get the power to this commercial zone there. Because if I put it over here, it's in the home 4x4 region, and it would lose a lot of land value that way. And I need this upper 4x4 region here to be clear, to also add some more land value over here. Maybe I could build the entire C-top at once if I pulled the center of the city more this way, but this is the last one that I care about for that. So I'm just gonna, yeah, do it this way, and then I don't have to worry about where the center of the city is for quite some time. Eventually, I would also like to get the train station gift over here, or, well, the second one, but that's going to cost a lot of money to get going. So my next goal is to get up to 500,000 people in the city, so that way I can unlock another gift to put in this donut over here. And I also want to start clearing out some of the forest in that area too, so that way we don't overflow the land value. But for now, let's just save the money and go from there. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I think I can't seem to... Let me try this again. My controller seems to... There we go. Couldn't seem to move the controller for a moment there. Okay. Got that going. Okay, so now let's build the new power plant. Let's go over here. That ought to be good. And then, well, I could build the fire department here. Would be nice to have some more zones, too. But, yeah, I think I'm just going to go with the fire department. Let's go right there. That way we'll be ready for any disasters that may come. Unfortunately, though, I don't have the money to build the upper part of the C-top now. But that's okay. This is going to take a while to develop anyway. So, yeah, we just got the 2 more gifts to develop from here. Well, I mean, we don't develop the gifts, but I mean, to unlock. But I'm going to go for the 500,000 population gift first, since we're almost there anyway. And then we've got a lot of money to save up. I'll go over that in a bit there, but let's just keep going from here. How much you got? Okay, 2 more levels to go. Let's see, how are you guys doing over here? Oh, wow, they are already maxed out. Or except one of them, but pretty good there. But yeah, it seems like once you get a city this big, things seem to really start to slow down. I wonder if disabling the background music would reduce the lag. 'Cause, like, I know that's a thing in some video games, if you can get rid of the music, but then what's the fun in that? Oh well. But I suppose if you're doing, like, grinding, or level grinding, or something, I mean, you might want some different music to mix things up. Alright, there we go. We got the C5 high. Now we just need to get a little more money to build the other part. I am not in an extraordinary rush to get the C-top done. It'll be done long before we get to 500,000, I think, anyway. And I might want to also build a commercial zone over here to get started on this C-top. But I'm not in a rush to do that either. But, okay, so we got plenty of money now. Let's see what we can do with all that. Let's go over here. Now, I want to build the rail over here to keep that C-top going, and remove that rail since it's part of the neighboring 4x4 region for the upper commercial zone there. And let's see. Okay, so we get that, and I think that... Oh, I need a rail. It's about as good as it's going to get for that one. Okay, so you get that, and then I would like to build a bunch more residential zones. How many we got so far? Okay, so I could build... Well, I could build a lot of them, actually. But I'm only going to build 4 at a time. Now, at this point, I'm going to start exceeding residential zone levels, staying at 51%. I'm going to go up to 53% for that. We can handle it at this point. Let's see, I also want to build a commercial zone over here in a moment. Let's see, if I go like this. Okay, there we go. Now we can get rid of the rails there. Don't need these anymore. Okay, get all of that going. That's the last of the commercial zones that I need. Let's see about the industrial zones. Let's see, I could build 4 more of those. Let's see what we got. We got room for 4 down here, and I think I'll go for that. Whoops, let's try that one again. Okay. Get that there. And, oh, I need one here. And eventually I'll want to put a police department over here, but that's not really a high priority at the moment. For now, let's just keep an eye on the residential zones. And that's the last of the industrial zones that I'm going to be building for quite some time as well. The problem with industrial zones, especially on hard difficulty, is that they actually generate a net negative on your tax revenue because they reduce land value, which reduces your tax revenue more than the number of people you get out of it. But I can't get residential zones to develop very much outside of the central radius of the city, so I kind of have to build some, not to mention to keep the zone demand balance in check there. But for the most part, I want to just try and increase the tax revenue with more residential zones as far as I can go without starting to lose zone demand there. More importantly, I want to keep commercial zone demand going as well. Oh, I need to power up that industrial zone there. Okay, get that one going there. And then let's see. Oh, no, I need it to be a bit slower to power up. Get the power distributed. Okay, there you go. Now we can fast forward much more quickly. So yeah, I just want to develop the C5 high over here just to get that started, so then the rest of the C-top will be ready to go. I can't build anything around here until I get another gift. I mean, I could build it, but it wouldn't develop, even with even with parks to help out. It's just too far away from the center of the city there. And while I'm thinking about it, let's get rid of all this forest around here. Just to get ready. Now, I still need to build quite a few more residential zones in order to get up to 500,000. But alright, yeah, just get all that out of the way, and then we'll be good. Yeah, we don't really need any of this park around here anymore. I'm also going to put some residential zones around here as well, since we're isolated from, or insulated from the pollution of the industrial zones there. What are you doing there anyway? I mean, the boat's just going around in circles. Maybe they're just trying to look busy or something. I don't know. It would be nice to see boats actually doing a job or something. So let's see, around here, as far as where I want to build my residential zones go, basically from this police department, and then like to the southeast there, and to the northeast there, is where I want to mostly fill in my residential zones. Over here, the reason that these residential zones are having trouble is because, well, not only are they far from the center of the city at the moment, but also crime from the reduction of land value by the industrial zones there. So eventually I may want to build a police department there, but that would reduce my net income at the moment, and I don't really care about those residential zones right now anyway. Hey, we got the last C-top there without the aid of the gift, so now I really don't need to worry about the center of the city anymore. We can just, yeah, go from here. Okay, so with all of these, let's see, how many more can I build? Let's see, okay, I could build maybe 13 more. We'll see how all of that goes. Let's see, why don't we build a few more up here? Right there. I don't know why the game does that. Every now and then I'll just be right over a tile where I can clearly build another zone and it just won't let me. I don't know, maybe it's a subpixel thing or something. I don't know. But, okay, so, yeah, let's wait a little bit. Okay. Well, we're not getting anything out of that, so, yeah, now we just, demolish schools or hospitals whenever they spawn. Just get the new zone started and go from there. Once I'm sure that these 4 are not going to be a hospital or school, then I'll build another 4 of them. But I'm not going to build any more industrial zones. They're not going to be helpful. Really, all I need industrial zones for is to keep commercial zone demand high. And really, I don't need more industrial zones to do that. Okay, then let's see, over here. Yeah, we got plenty of population density over here. That's another reason why I want to stay closer to the center of the city with my residential zones now. I probably could have picked some better spots, like building for these residential zones. That's not really a good spot for them, or up here right now. I thought about maybe demolishing them, but I'd have to rebuild them sooner or later anyway. So what would be the point there? So, and I don't want to spend the money on a police department up there. The problem will solve itself eventually. See, I think I can build 5 more after this. So even when all of these residential zones max out, it'll be fine. I'll still have my zone balance in check, but just barely. So don't go too crazy with this. Okay, so let's see. Let's go with a few more around here, and I think that's as far as I'm going to go with that. Yeah, residential zones are where the tax revenue... Oh, I need to get a little more power there. Yeah, residential zones are the best for getting more taxes. I mean, commercial zones help too, but mostly the residential zones are what I care about. Let's see, I don't want to go too low on money, but I think we'll be okay here. Or maybe not. I'll wait on it. I don't want to spend the money on demolishing and trying to rebuild it again. Yeah, we've got more than enough residential zones to get up to 500,000. You know, I don't need to demolish industrial zones anymore. As far as, like, trying to manipulate where the center of the city is. I would actually like to get it to where the center of the city will be when everything is all said and done. But let's just go with what we have here so far. Okay, No, we're not on the fastest speed. Yeah, we've got everything developed as far as I care it to be. Let's see, once I've got these 2 zones out of the way, then the only place where I'm going to build even more residential zones is in the donut area. I might not even need those 2 residential zones to get up to 500,000. I just wanted to have enough so it was reasonably likely without requiring every single zone to max out. Or to get up to level 5, that is, for the residential zones. Okay, so just a couple more here. Let me just make sure all the numbers are good. Okay, yeah, 149. And yeah, 2 more to get up to 308, and that's as far as I want to go with this. Okay, get these going, and then we should be home free. Alright, so we got the C5 to develop there. Another reason why I put that there is to get the population density up so I could get this residential zone to develop there. And eventually I'll fill in the rails. I actually learned something new about rails today. And that is that on harder difficulties, they cost immensely more to maintain, unlike police and fire departments, which operate identically to easier difficulties. So yeah, that's another reason why I don't want to build more rails than I absolutely need. But okay, we got those going. Just a few more zone levels from anything, and that'll be good. I don't care what type or what class these residentials are. Upper, mid, doesn't matter. Just as long as they get up to level 5. Maybe that wasn't such a good spot for that residential zone, because I don't have a lot of zone density right next to it. Maybe I could put one up here instead. Well, I'll see what I can do with this, but we should still be able to get up to level 5 anyway. But it's going to take a little while, I guess. Maybe this will help this residential zone to develop, being right next to it. So yeah, anything beyond where this fire department is the second lowest land value area of the city. Ah, there we go. So I'm just trying to focus my residential development towards the middle for now, to keep my residential zone demand in check, and so far it's still looking pretty good. Let's see, how many do we need? Let's see, 3 more levels? Well, 4 now. Let's see, do I have any more? There we go! So let's see, I'd at least like to get up to 600,000 people on hard difficulty. But first things first, we get the Mario statue. Do the Mario. Okay, so let's go up here. Get a couple of those going. And now, now I want to, because I have a lot of residential zones surrounding the donut, I can afford to build one R-top at a time. So I don't have to worry about improper R-tops forming. Although I could build them all at once. I'll think about it, but I don't have to. Yeah, I'll just leave it as is for now. Or at least get them moving a little bit, please. And keep an eye out for hospitals and schools. Now, at this point, I'm going to start saving up my money for unlocking the final gift that I haven't gotten, the second train station. In order to unlock it, I need to get up to 200 kilometers of rails there. So, let's see, with those, So I would need 66.6, I think, there, in order to get up there. Multiply that by 20, if you're not building any on water, that is, and you'll get the amount of money I need. But the problem is that, I need to build them all at once because of the problem on hard difficulty. They cost a lot more to maintain. So I'm not even going to build rails, like, where I'm going to use them long term, as far as unlocking the train station goes. Because I don't want to build a whole bunch of rails and then not have the residential and commercial zones for their taxes to support that many. So I kind of need to do it all at once. So for now, I'm going to probably get up to 16,000 or so to build all of my rails. And then I'm going to demolish those once I unlock the train station gift. And then from there, let's see, yeah, then I'm just going to save up money to develop everything else in the city. I'll need 11,000 for the remaining rails that I have yet to build. And then, let's see, I'll need 18,000 for 6 more coal power plants. And then for filling out all of the zones, let's see, I'm going to end up with, I think, 858 zones, maybe a little more. So 858 minus 615 times 100, you'll get how much I need for more zones to fill out the rest of the city. And again, I kind of want to do that all at once, or at least as much as I reasonably can. The thing is that really at this point, as far as my revenue goes, or my net income goes, this is about as good as it gets without using the 20% tax rate trick that I did earlier. Up game. There you go. So really, if I build more residential zones, it'll imbalance the zone types. If I build more industrial zones, I'll lose money on the taxes collected there. So it's kind of like damned if you, damned if you don't. But I do want to get up to 600,000 at least to sort of put a finishing touch on the city there. But that's going to take a little while to get up there. But can we fully develop this donut around the Mario statue? Find out next time on Let's Play SimCity. This is H.G. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.